This is all because of Tim Walz. That's what Minnesota is doing right now to little girls and boys, taking custody away from the parents so that they can have these procedures without any loving parent there to help. And that's what Taylor Swift just endorsed for your children. So screw you, Taylor Swift.
Dear Swifties, I hate you, can't stand you. Anyways, I don't hate Swifties. I tend to not get along with women that like Taylor Swift. I've never liked her ever in my entire life. But today's video, we will be reacting to Megyn Kelly and Tucker Carlson going off on the bitch. Yeah, it's a good one. Megyn goes into a crazy rant, so you get excited. By the way, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's get into it. By the way, put in the comments below, are you a Swiftie fan? Or are you not? I feel like my audience, because it's primarily male and based, don't like Taylor Swift. Yeah, we don't like a hoe that constantly makes songs about her ex-boyfriends. Anyways, let's get into it.
Do you think Taylor Swift, who apparently endorsed Kamala Harris just the other day, will have, I know, I'm not here to endorse Taylor Swift, trust me. Will this have an effect? What's the significance of this?
I don't know whether it will have an effect. I mean, supposedly some 350,000 people have rushed to some website to register to vote or to express interest in potentially doing that. But young people don't generally vote. And I don't think people who at this point in the election cycle had not registered to vote are not going to do it because of Taylor Swift. But let's set that to the side. Screw you, Taylor Swift.
So true. Yeah, I should edit my take. It's screw you, Taylor Swift, and not screw you, Swifties. But come on, Swifties, why do you like her?
That's how I would like to begin. This woman has got
Go off, queen.
She's a billionaire. I saw her amazing mansion in Rhode Island.
You notice how women can only acquire wealth through sex? Or, the richest woman alive, I believe, is only rich because she got a divorce and she got all of her husband's money. Funny. And then Taylor Swift gets rich. I mean, yes, maybe she's a talented singer, but what's her brand? Making songs about her exes, complaining about them, so complaining about men. Literally, what more do women have to offer besides being sexual objects and just, benefiting financially from men? Bottom line, women need men, and that's it.
I went to some hotel there, and there it is up on a cliff. You've never seen a more beautiful home. It's one of, 20? She's got so many gifts thanks to all of you. Thanks to your daughters, who you probably had to drag to her concerts, and you want to make your daughter happy, and so you didn't, and it's true whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. And how does she thank this nation? She turns around. Not only does she pick a side in a hotly contested presidential election, alienating at least half of her fan base, but she says the reason she's voting for Kamala Harris is because of Tim Walz's LGBTQ stance. Do you know what Tim Walz has done on the LGBTQ front? Let me tell you what's gonna happen, okay? Here's what's gonna happen. A little girl sitting in Wisconsin who's maybe on the spectrum, maybe has acne, maybe is a little heavy set, maybe feels upset because the parents are getting divorced, something like that, is going to find herself down a rabbit hole on Reddit. And her parents aren't gonna know because they're getting a divorce and they're not focused on her right now. And she's gonna spend hour after hour on that thing, and Reddit's gonna tell her she's actually a boy. And she's gonna get sucked into this gender cult, and she's gonna say, Mom and Dad, I want puberty blockers into cross-sex hormones, which will sterilize her and deprive her of all sexual pleasure for the rest of her life. And they're gonna say, no, you're a girl. And she's gonna say, but I want top surgery, this benign thing, this double mastectomy where I'll have tubes coming out of me and I'll never breastfeed a child. I want that too, because I'm a boy. And they're gonna say no. And she's gonna go to a judge in Minnesota, and because of Tim Walz, the court will take custody of her, use the Medicaid funds in Minnesota to provide her all of those things, chop off her breasts, sterilize her with the puberty blockers into the cross-sex hormones. And when this girl inevitably comes to the conclusion that she didn't want any of this, that it only added to her problems, which were the divorce and the acne and the puberty and not any trans issue, who is she gonna go to then? This is all because of Tim Walz. That's what Minnesota is doing right now to little girls and boys, taking custody away from the parents so that they can have these procedures without any loving parent there to help. And that's what Taylor Swift just endorsed for your children. So screw you, Taylor Swift.
Yep.
That is,
Yes, I mean, what Megyn Kelly is saying is exactly correct. Taylor Swift is teaching young women to keep dating, you know, shop around, date around, and then every time you have a breakup with your boyfriend, he's like a crazy narcissist, and oh my gosh, me, 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 me. It's like, no, settle down. It's just, I'm sick of the celebrities pushing this woke idea, this feminist idea that women should date around and, you know, just keep dating all these different men and wait to settle down and maybe perhaps never settle down. And whenever you're done with a man, just trash him. Yeah, I can't stand it. I also just I'm so sick of the culture of bashing men. It drives me nuts. It always has, by the way. Like, even in high school, like, I've never liked feminists. They've always hated me. That's how I started my online political career. I say career in quotes because I don't really take it like that seriously. I just kind of rant online. I am a wife and mother first. That's what I take extremely seriously. But I do enjoy this, and I'm thankful my husband allows me to do this. But I started out my whole online persona being on TikTok, and I would talk about politics, but I learned quickly that if I trigger feminists, they post a ton of hate comments and it makes my videos go viral. So I always say that the psychotic, rabid feminists made me the anti-feminist monster that I am today, and I'm very freaking happy that I'm here. So honestly, thank you, insane feminists. Actually, saying insane is, you know, it's redundant, because if you're a feminist, you're insane. You're a batshit crazy bitch. Yeah, loony bin status.
first of all, thank you for saying that. And pardon my ignorance. This is one of those topics that's so upsetting to me. I have too many children, I think. They can take custody?
Yeah. There's a law that Tim Walz signed that says the court can take jurisdiction, which in this instance means custody, over minor children who are not getting the gender-affirming care, which is a lie. There's only two sexes. Gender's bullshit. There's men and there's women.
Yeah, it's as simple as that.
One cannot become the other. And he signed a law saying that they can take jurisdiction over minor children who are not being affirmed by their children and get all of those procedures done outside of any connection. Your parents will have nothing to do with it. They won't have access to you.
That's so dark.
Yeah.
I have to say, you were describing how rich Taylor Swift is. Why isn't she happy?
Good question.
Yeah. Wait, hold up. Amazing question, Tucker Carlson. How come Taylor Swift isn't happy? She's living out her boss babe career dream, right? Shouldn't that make women happy? Oh, wait, it doesn't. Because deep down, a woman is fulfilled with God, family, being a wife, being a mother, and that's the gosh darn truth.
I mean, listen, what is she, like 32? I don't know what she is. She's young. She's never had a relationship that works. She makes a lot of money off of writing about it. That could be part of the problem. Like, for the reasons you were just discussing. When you find true love, when you have somebody who loves you unconditionally, warts and all, that's everything. And she hasn't been able to find it. She's made a lot of money off of it. And I think she travels from city to city without the grounding that you have, that I have, that hopefully all of you have. And maybe she's feeling untethered. Maybe she's feeling empty and lost. And maybe she wants other people to make similar decisions in life as she has. Mm-hmm. Because people feel validated when you do that.
Exactly, and that's precisely what happens. She wants to feel validated in her poor decisions, and this is why a woman needs a man. I know I sure do. Anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Kind of switched it up a little bit. Let me know your thoughts below. Thank you so much. I always see people commenting every single day that they just found my channel, they subscribed, and they love it. So I've actually never had such positive feedback since I've ever been on social media, so I really am loving the YouTube audience that I'm building right now, and I'm not slowing down. I'm posting at least once a day, trying to do 2 videos a day, and yeah, it's awesome. I'm so thankful for you guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.